Check, check, check. Here we are, guys, with my bike here, and we're bringing you the long-awaited bike video, the bike review, the strongest legs in triathlon, the best bike in triathlon, and you know, while my heart is a little bit more dear to the fans that have been with me all along, I want to say hi to all of the new fans, and you know, we like to start a video with a big yo, 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 what's going on, folks? So let's just dive right on in. Here it is. Here's the new bike, guys. I'll start right on the front. You can see my 51 Speed Shop extensions. These come stock with the bike. It's the only way to get them, actually. They've been amazing. They kind of hug the wrist. So while they're not sort of those custom made ones, they're pretty aero. The nice thing is they're way more adjustable. I've been super happy with them. I've got my Wahoo bike computer mounted there so I can see it specifically. And then an X-Lab aero bottle cage. That way, no bumps. At Tulsa, that might be an issue for people. I imagine they haven't secured their bottles for bumps, but I was riding in Tucson for 2 months, so no bottle drops. Nice big 51 Speed Shop pads as well. More comfort, more padding. Again, it's going to help with the bumps. It also allows you to just be more secure in crosswinds. And yeah, I've been super happy with that. And then we'll kind of go down the fork. I love this paint job on the fork here. It's kind of got all these manicured lines on it that you can see in the sun, which is just really sweet. And then I've got my SES, my NV SES 7.8 front wheel, which I use for every single race. And the coolest part about this bike is actually the true integration of the disc brakes. So it's all 140 millimeter rotors, but it's truly the first disc brake that they've actually made the rotors part of the frame. Not the rotors, sorry, but the disc brakes. And so there's no aero disadvantage. It's actually as fast as a rim brake bike, but obviously you get the precision of disc brakes. So I've been amazing. That's the front of the bike. I've got a nice bento box here, which holds about, I put 700 calories in it for a half of Power Bar Chews. Just nice to have that. And then I've got my hello. This is actually, everyone asked me, I'm sponsored by Argon 18, but you know, I went on the hunt to find the best aero bottle. So you're welcome for promoting you there. Gav the mechanic built it. You can see the paint job shifts depending on how the light is. My favorite is purple. And now let's get to the drive chain, guys. I've got 172.5 millimeter cranks. For me, that's just the right size. It's a Dura-Ace power meter, so power meter's built in. It's rechargeable. And I've got the big unit rings. It's a 5846 up front, and then in the rear, it's an 1128. I always run 1128. It's just what I like. A cool thing about this bike is how small this rear triangle is. So you can just see it's just so aero and so compact, and I've been so happy with that. You can never go wrong. Actually, it's really the only choice is a Dura-Ace rear derailleur. Again, you look at the rear of the bike on the other side. Probably the coolest feature of this bike is actually that rear brake. Like, they figured out how to make it so that the air flows through. It makes it more aero. It cools off the brakes. It's just an exceptional design. And then, I guess the second favorite thing of my bike, being the big unit, you know, I got a private big package to protect, and I've got a custom prototype saddle here, which will be made available to the public. I'm just not quite allowed to tell you yet, but it's the third prototype version. I've worked on them. Every detail's gone into it, and it's just truly so comfortable. So I don't know that I missed anything. It's an extra large frame. I actually decided to size up this year. The year before I was on a large, and I was a little too cramped. I think that affected me at Florida, and yeah, the extra large has been great. It's been kind of a dream bike. I guess if we talk about how it rides, last year I thought the E118 I was on, which is kind of a true time trialish frame, it was 1 pound lighter, so it was a little lighter, it was a little more nimble, and I thought, oh, there's no way you can beat this bike, and this bike it's absolutely destroyed it. At least for me, being a bigger guy, I'm able to get longer reach, I'm able to get my fit a bit better, and then I'm more centered, I'm more on the bike, so when I go over bumps, I'm just more stable. And also, this big old front cockpit in the crosswinds, it's amazing. I thought, oh, it's gonna catch me, it's gonna blow me around, it's gonna be unstable, but it's weird. The wind just morphs around it, and you just feel so solid on this bike. And even though it's a pound heavier, I actually feel better climbing because this base bar, it's a little higher up and it's a little wider. And so, hats off to Argon. They perfected the bike, they perfected the job. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten a win on it yet. Thank you very much, Lionel Sanders, for taking that privilege away from me twice. But yeah, great bike, amazing bike, rides like a dream. Couldn't be more happy with it. So there we go. Thank you very much. Strongest legs in tri, best bike in triathlon, mic drop.